Mayne, watch out. Another Young Thug jail call, and this one's pure comedy mixed with chaos. Thugger is on the phone clowning J. Cole for not doing a track with NBA Youngboy, drops a whole dolphin theory about music collabs, and while he's at it, he throws shade at Andre 3000 saying he never put on the city and now he's irrelevant. This might be the wildest combination of names in one call yet. Welcome back to Fake Famous, an only place breaking down these leaks so you get the full story, not just the gossip. Subscribe to Fake Famous right now, because we're tapped in every time that phone rings. Hold up. Yeah, you see it. Fake Famous done came up. We get in the bag now, baby. We got sponsors. You watching history in the making. Big salute to Smart Credit, because they the ones cutting the check and keeping us lit. But more important, they the ones keeping your credit from looking goofy. Y'all know how the game go. Money moves don't even start without credit, and too many of y'all watching these beef videos with 520 scores wondering why life hitting back harder than your ops. So here's the play. Smart Credit lets you see all three of your credit reports in one shot. Not just Experian, not just Equifax, not just TransUnion. All three lined up like a versus battle. It shows you where you're winning, where you're losing, and what needs fixing. And anytime something changes, boom, alert straight to you. No surprises. Think about it like this. Rappers beefing for clout, but the real war is financial. You can't win if you can't even get approved for a phone plan. With Smart Credit, you finally know the score, literally. And once you know it, you can play the game right. And listen, I ain't just talking theory. We built this whole Fake Famous empire off moves just like that. Getting the credit straight, turning it into leverage, and stacking. This is the real blueprint, so stop playing. Hit that link in the description, sign up for Smart Credit today. Every time you do, you not only level up your own bag, you keep Fake Famous alive so we can keep breaking down this rap drama for y'all. That's what you call a win-win. Alright, sponsor talk over, rings. So, Thug starts out talking about J. Cole and Youngboy, and he's basically frustrated that Cole never locked in with him. According to Thug, the excuse was, they make different kinds of music, and Thug's like, what does that even mean? You're both rappers, you're both musicians, you're supposed to want to connect, period. Then comes the infamous Dolphin line. Thug says, the Dolphins don't pick and choose who they play everybody. Imagine sitting in jail, having to explain music theory with SeaWorld metaphors. Bro turned into Aquaman on the phone. But if you think about it, he's not wrong. Cole is the lyrical backpack rapper. Youngboy is the YouTube street monster. Together, that track would have broken the internet. Instead, we got excuses, and Thug's basically saying Cole fumbled the bag by gatekeeping himself. Fans went crazy online. Half were like, Thug's wild, Cole got the right to pick his collabs. The other half said, nah, Thug's right, music is supposed to cross lines. And you know Youngboy fans are everywhere. They're not letting this slide. They already mad Cole ducked him once. Thug just poured salt on that wound. Comment number main watch out. If you think J. Cole really missed an opportunity by not working with Youngboy. Fake Famous family, I need to know where y'all stand. Here's why this little dolphin rant actually matters. J. Cole and NBA Youngboy are two of the biggest artists of their generation. Cole is the thinker, the philosopher, the one rappers go to when they want to prove they got bars. Youngboy? He's the machine, dropping a new mixtape every 3 days, streaming numbers like Drake, fan base loyal like a cult. If they had done a record together, it would have bridged two completely different audiences. Imagine Cole's conscious rap fans forced to listen to YB's raw street energy, and YB fans forced to actually sit through a Cole verse. The crossover potential was insane. Thug pointing that out makes sense. To him, limiting collabs because of style differences is weak, and he's not subtle about it. He basically said, stop being picky, you're supposed to be building bridges. But since it never happened, all we get now is dolphin jokes and disappointment. Smash that like button if you agree that the Cole and Youngboy collab would have been one of the biggest what-if tracks in rap history. Then out of nowhere, Thug drags Andre 3000 into the call. He says Andre never really put on Atlanta artists and now he's irrelevant. That's like throwing a rock at a statue in the park. Everybody's looking at you like, why? Andre 3000 is one of the most beloved figures in hip-hop. Outkast literally put Atlanta on the map. But Thug's argument is that Dre didn't reach back enough for the new wave. And in 2025, he's not moving the culture the way he once did. That's harsh. But it's also how a lot of younger artists feel. Fans went into meltdown. Older heads were furious, saying Thug's disrespectful. Andre is untouchable. He doesn't owe anyone anything. Younger fans said, he kinda got a point. Dre been living off legend status for years without really putting anyone on. And that's where the generational clash comes in. To a lot of people, Dre is forever relevant because of what he did. To Thug, relevance is what you're doing right now. And if you ain't outside, you're irrelevant. It's a harsh take, but it's the way a lot of young artists measure impact. Share this video with a Cole or Andre fan, cause I promise they're gonna have an opinion about Thug calling Dre irrelevant. So what does this call really show us? It shows how Thug sees the game. He values collabs, crossing genres, building bridges. To him, there's no excuse for an artist like J. Cole to duck a collab with NBA YoungBoy. And there's no excuse for legends like Andre to not actively put people on. Whether you agree or not, these leaks are shaping narratives. Every new call adds fuel to the fire. Kendrick, Drake, P, Baby, Dirk, Glorilla, now Cole and Andre. It feels like the entire industry is catching strays. And the crazy part? These aren't even diss tracks, these are private convos. Imagine how messy it's gonna get when people start reacting in music. That's when perception becomes permanent. If you're still watching right now, you're officially fake famous family. Turn on that bell, cause the next episodes are full-length movies. Metro, Drake, and now Future. That's when things get nuclear. So here's the wrap-up. Thug called out J. Cole for not working with NBA YoungBoy, dropped Dolphin Science, and then dragged Andre 3000 for not putting artists on. Depending on who you ask, he's either speaking uncomfortable truths or straight up disrespecting legends. This was Fake Famous, the Main Watch Out miniseries, episode 7. Subscribe to Fake Famous right now, drop a comment with hashtag MainWatchOut, and let me know, was Thug right about Cole and Andre, or was this just frustration turned into comedy with aquatic analogies? Because one thing's for sure, the leaks are only getting crazier, and Fake Famous will be here breaking it down first.